Good morning, folks. Welcome to our Focus Card of the Day video. I invite you to invest your time in this video by watching the video, by investing your time. We are allowing the messages and the energies to invest in us. My name is Stephanie, and by continuing to watch the video, you're also consenting to having your energy read, as well as consenting to receiving these messages. So, the Oracle card. Unto us it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of God. Mark 4:11. There's a mystery about today. There's something wonderful that tarot is intentionally keeping hidden from us. However, at the proper time, we will be given that information. Look at the beautiful colors in the sky. The white, the pinks, the blues, the purples. I'm getting relaxation, awe, and fascination. I'm also getting earth energy. The figure, Jesus, appears to be sitting on some rocks, on some boulders. So grounding ourselves. We're being given information, spiritual knowledge, wand, spirituality. There's a new beginning, folks. And the background is dark. This is that mystery. And the flame is the information that we are being given. Torches light our path. They show us where to place our feet, especially in places where we don't know or don't see where to place our feet, how to move forward, what to do to move forward, things of that nature. Four, 1, 1, 6. Victory. We will, I don't know why I say that. We know we will receive the information when we're meant to, when it's necessary. Necessary, is that the best word? When it's the best time. When it's the best time.
Okay, I found this on the web for is the best word when it's the best.
Kindly forgive me. Allow me to mute that. I don't know how that happened, but that doesn't matter. Mysteries. So, brotherhood. In this angel card deck, there's also a sisterhood card. In this deck, I apparently seem to be missing the sisterhood card. So brotherhood, sisterhood. camaraderie, closeness, unity, love. There is love to be had, love to be received, and love to be shared. And there's fun to have today, folks. Enjoying the company of the people that are around us, our friends, our family, our loved ones. So this morning, spend some time outside, grounding ourselves, looking up at the sky, spiritual insight, spiritual knowledge, spiritual information. We're tapping in to the language of God, the language of the earth, the language of the energy, of frequency. And I just looked at this card and I got 2 masculine energies. Then with the sisterhood card, 2 feminine energies, 2 men, 2 masculine energies, 2 women, 2 feminine energies. So ground ourselves this morning, folks. And we are being given the torch, so to speak, to light our path, to show us how to move forward, when to move forward, where to move to. So, going with the flow, stretch, flexibility, adaptability, I'm getting a test within a test. Balancing our head and our heart. We know when to use our head. We know when to use our heart. We know how to use both simultaneously in unison as well. Ooh. Our heads and our hearts are balanced. Congratulations. Our heads and our hearts are balanced. The information we are seeking, we are wanting, we need is hidden intentionally, and it will present itself in the perfect moment, we already know what to do. We already have the knowledge. We already know what choices to make, how to move forward. The thing is, if we don't know what it is we're doing, then we don't know what decisions to make. Does that make sense? Like, this scenario is in the dark. However that resonates. So, if we are experiencing any anxiety, any doubt, no, we already know what to do. What does that mean? Somehow, some way, somewhere, we have already accomplished this task, this test within this test, 1111. We've already done this before in the past, and we passed. So we already know what to do. Trust ourselves, folks. Trust ourselves. Trust our intuition. Our head and our heart are balanced. We know when to use our head. We know when to use our heart, 1133, and we know how to balance and use both of them simultaneously in harmony and unison. We've mastered the head, and we've mastered the heart, a test within a test. Now we're mastering using both of them. Ooh, that's what this is. We're mastering using them. That's what 1133 was. To master numbers, we have mastered using our head. We've also mastered separately listening to our heart. And today, we're mastering utilizing both. We have to learn one before we can learn the other, before we can learn this. Gifts, we're receiving gifts. I mean, it's Christmas time, the holidays. So we may get actual Christmas gifts. Rewind. I don't like the word may. There will be gifts, physical gifts, as well as spiritual gifts. Spiritual's information. Ooh, spiritual gifts. Gifts, skills, talents, and abilities. Well, utilizing our head and our heart simultaneously. However, other gifts, maybe night vision. However that resonates. Seeing in the dark. Seeing the dark. Seeing the dark from a place of love. Interesting. Seeing the dark and knowing that we're safe. We're protected. And play. Somehow, somewhere, some way, play is a shield, a barrier. Because play is a form of love, is an expression of love. It's an expression of high vibrational energies, high vibrational frequency. I think we've been able to see the dark before. However, we were still experiencing fear or doubt. And the only reason mediums and energy workers, kindly forgive me, the term that I know is medium. So, people in the subcategory of mediums, people who see, people who connect, people who communicate, however that resonates. The reason we are seeing the dark is to learn. The dark can't harm us. The dark has zero authority. Imagine, now that I'm trying to explain this, the terms that I want to use are escaping me. Imagine a hologram. The dark is in essence a hologram. It's just an image. It's an illusion, meaning, okay, when we are in school and when we're children and we're learning what an apple is, we see a picture of an apple. Can we eat the picture? Can we taste the apple? Can we feel the apple and understand the texture of it? No, we see a picture, okay? So we are seeing the dark, however that resonates, and they are literally images. The reason we are seeing them is, imagine being in school and seeing a picture of the apple. We're learning. There is zero effect behind the image. We're learning to master our head and our heart. That's what play is when we're in school, when we're little. So I'm developing my mediumship abilities as a physical medium. Now, this will resonate for each of us uniquely and differently. So I give the example as to how the messages I'm receiving in my head, and they will resonate for you regarding your abilities and your skills and talents and gifts in a manner that computes for you. We're also the opposite of alone in the best of ways. So what we're seeing, in essence, is a hologram of the real things. That's what I mean by there's zero power, there's zero authority, there's zero effect. Interesting. Interesting. There's two of them. And they're playing with us. They're positive. They're good energy. So there are two energies around us. And they want to interact with us. Interesting. Yeah, my head on both sides, around my crown of my head is tingling. Interesting. These are loving energies. These are real energies. They could be related somehow, brothers, sisters, cousins. They're loving and they want to interact with us. And we're learning how to communicate with them. That's why we're in the dark. We're learning how to speak their language. I've had very powerful, prominent experiences before. They've all been different. Yeah, they've all been different. Wow. Okay, so outside of the scope of mediumship, there are two energies, alive energies, men, women, however that resonates, that want to interact with us. And this is a loving interaction. This is a high vibrational, positive, good, wonderful interaction. So our crown chakra. We don't see it right now. We're not meant to see it right now. We will see it when we're meant to. Interesting. So that's what we have in store for us today, folks. Two men, two women that want to interact with us. however that resonates. And what I'm getting is do it. It's safe. It's safe to interact. Two men and two women. Brotherhood, sisterhood. Gifts are coming today, folks. Physical gifts, spiritual gifts. Ground ourselves. Stare at a candle. Stare at a flame. So if it's cold where you are and there's a fire in the fireplace, stare at the fire. If you have a candle, stare at the candle. Something about working on our focus. So we're mastering our head and our heart and using them together. And we're also working on focus. Okay, interesting. So our crown chakra, root, sacral, and solar plexus chakra. Actually, all 7. Because there's not a whole lot of green in these pictures. However, the heart is present in the love card. So all 7 chakras. The bottom 3, the middle one, and the top 3. Interesting. It's time to interact, folks. It's time to connect. Have a great weekend. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy New Year's. I'm going to take a break. So I will see you guys, I want to say on January 8th. All right. We have our homework cut out for us. Have a great time. Bye.